Alright kids, we have something special for your parents today. Or your grandparents.
Go
Kids,
away.
someplace else.
No one wants you.
Part of the reason is because much of this stuff is probably something you know anyway. This is my account, and I was taking a look at a variety of different Roblox games, and I thought I would make this a little more understandable, hopefully more appealing, for adults so they can spend time with your respective children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, nieces, nephews,
that weird hobo down the street.
your Cub Scout troop, whatever. So there are a variety of different games. The ones we're going to look at today are going to be tycoons. The tycoon games are all actually, in this particular case, going to come from a specific producer of games.
Yeah.
There are other games, though, like Phantom Forces would be under first-person shooter, correct?
Yeah.
There are real-time strategy games. There are tower games, as you can see right here on the thing. A Nerf first-person shooter.
Oh, one thing good to note about Phantom Forces is there is a way you can turn off blood in the options.
Oh, really? Well,
I'm pretty sure.
When we look at it, we'll have to go into that. There are games that mimic other games. For instance, Fortnite is a very popular game, and there's a mimic for that. And many of these are free.
And then there's Adopt Me, which just... why?
Yeah.
I still have no idea why that game's popular.
But let's get back to the tycoons. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I'm actually not finding, of course.
Which one?
I was looking for the ships. I'm just kind of like, what?
Shouldn't be the most recently played.
Well, I played some of the other ones too, so it's kind of, well, see all. Duh. It'll be up here pretty quickly, I'm sure.
Okay, that's just a glitch, because it's right there.
Okay. Battleship Tycoon. The reason why I'm pulling this up, I think on many levels it's very enjoyable, and I can show you some of the purchasing power once you have some money set up. But I'm going to give you some of the very basics of the game too, because this game starts off with this, and this actually was kind of boring. You go in, I'm going to buy my dropper, which is something that drops a little cube on the thing. The cube goes down the assembly line, eventually through an upgrader, and into a catch. This is how your resources are, like in the game of Magic the Gathering, where you have mana for resources, and this you have
Stones.
Generic units of cash.
Yeah.
However, I don't have an empty island. What I have is the big freaking boat. And like everything else, I've attacked it with way too much vigor. So here's some of the droppers. Some of the other droppers are actually on the floor above. There's cannons. There's healing pads. But the main units of the game are these droppers.
Yeah.
This is not the only set of droppers, however.
Yeah. God, imagine how much time you'd have to spend AFK to get that much money.
Okay. Here is another set of droppers, which I think I have all completed here. So see, even those big things up there, they're dropping to the upper level, on down to this lower level, and they go through the upgraders this way. Pretty simple. But we're going to take the teleporter back, and yeah, there are teleporters, this isn't Star Trek, and show you what you can do in some of the meantime. Did I just get myself lodged back in the same spot? I did. Oh, I hate teleporters some days.
Yeah.
Captain, I cannot believe it. I've been cut in half by the teleporter. Okay, Boy Scout, by Scout boat. I said Boy Scout boat only. Boy Scout boat? Are you crazy?
There's just little kids in the back.
All right, boys, row.
Let's go on a tour of the battleship.
Tri-attack boats. There's actually a submarine area, which I can show you momentarily. There's also armor, which I'm going to go pick up my armor now. Bing. And this speeds me up a little. There are different guns. Over here is my jetpack. Whee! Okay.
By the way, I know how to use it. I don't know if you figured it out, but you kind of have to be a certain way up to use it.
Yeah, it's a little hard to use. It's not like your normal stuff. Now, one thing this thing does, if you look in the bottom right corner here where I'm moving my mouse around, it has a purchase confirm no or yes. In this case, I'm going to hit X to say no.
The minigun and rocket launcher are fun. That's around off.
RPG?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an extra $250,000 I think I can spare. Oh. Hello?
Oh, you can just click them, by the way. Oh, wait a sec.
I've got a little bit of delay, and it's probably because of what's going on with my computer. Actually, one of the things, I had made a bunch of videos. Yeah, actually, no. It's because I got the game thing on. It was doing fine until I put this on.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So, you can hang out like, hey, there's our neighbor over there. And you can aim your crosshairs.
Gosh darn it, neighbor, what? This is what you get for mowing at 3 a.m.
Oh, God, yeah, that guy. Now, you can scroll your wheel in. Is this really an RPG?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just shoot stupidly fast.
I just fell apart.
Your body just like...
That was me dying, by the way, since you're new to this, presumably. Oh, this is the upper part. Forgot about this. So yeah, there's more droppers here. They go around. And over there in that island is more droppers. There's teleporters all over the place. So in the start of this game, I would have to say I was not very happy with it because it's slow. You know what I mean?
Just for a warning, that helicopter doesn't have any guns.
Oh, I'm just getting over there.
Well, I demonetized you. I mean, like you're monetized in the first place.
Oh, crap. I'm monetized? When did that happen? Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. I got money, boys.
Well, if you ever were monetized, I ruined it.
Yeah, the day that's going to happen is unlikely. I was thinking of starting a different kind of channel. Why am I not getting into this?
You have to go on the side on the seats, Dad.
Oh,
sitting on the
okay.
The control panel doesn't seem to fly it very well.
E button, and then forward. Oh, there's the helicopter pad.
I prefer to personally do it scrolled out, but
okay, well. Now this is an EQ one, right? Yeah.
I like EQ helicopters. They're a lot easier to understand. Yeah, the jets are really fun to mess around with.
Okay, so I can buy extra base pieces. I've got a lot of stuff I'm able to buy. Let's see. You said you like the jets. There should be a jet around here, right?
I think that's the really expensive jet.
I've got 4 million.
I think it was like 10 million.
Another dropper building. Oh, wow.
No, it's 100,000. I don't know. There's a helicopter down there. That's the Apache from the other game.
This one over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, at least attack heli. Yeah, what the hell? E.
I think you're in the back seat.
Yeah, this is the one you can have if you have a friend. Like your child, for instance.
Or that weird hobo on the street that likes playing Roblox. I don't know why we're playing with him.
Yeah, you can actually play Roblox on your phone. Now, here's one thing I do want to point out.
Oh, if you press F, it changes the guns, by the way. Just thought that was good to know.
Oh, nice.
It's fully automatic, too.
So this is my boat, correct? No.
That is your boat.
Then why is there a boat there? Hello, friend. Did I kill them?
No, the cockpit's right there, so...
Yeah, but they were standing there.
Oh, hold it down.
Oh, jeez. Poor guy. Look at him. I probably hurt the little guy's feelings. He's like, oh, look at all the money. No. Don't. Hey, there's a chucklehead right there. Oh, no, don't get caught in the battles. One of the reasons why I like this game. Now, obviously, I play it with my son, since he knows something of what's going on here, you know?
Yeah.
I think we can all legitimately say that, yeah, my kid plays this one. Great. Why am I missing my cool thingy?
Yeah. Oh, because you killed yourself.
I didn't kill myself. Did I?
No,
oh, I did.
Rocket launcher.
Okay.
You blew yourself up, but you did. You did die.
It wasn't intentional. Sometimes I remember things better when I intend to do them as compared to just be a clumsy dumbass and kill myself. Oh, play with explosives, kids! This is why the kids don't let me have explosives in real life, by the way.
It's been the 5th time we've had to take him this week.
Huh? Alright. So, yeah, this is a pretty filled out game.
By the way, that was a joke.
Well, hopefully someone my age would recognize some of the joke because of the fact there was a TV show called Home Improvement where the guy's like, huh? When he was about to do something stupid. Upgraded jet. Well, of course I want the upgraded jet. Who wants the garbage jet? Yeah, see? Oh, the super jet. Hell yeah! Yeah, you can keep your trash jets.
So you're kind of freaking out.
Whee! Can I just sit here and attack it with my sword? Ah! Ah! Ah!
I mean, that should work, but...
Yeah, it's kind of retarded.
You should probably
Not
press
like
no because it's getting annoying.
way. Fine. Whoa!
Yeah, that one goes absurdly fast. Press scroll out so you don't crash, because you die if you crash. Like your jet blows up in a bunch of pieces.
Okay, so this one is a different control system.
Just
but
hold down click. Maybe at that boat. That boat. Hold down click at a rock.
Yeah. Now here's one thing I do want to point out. And I don't know why, but like, these are the things that set my wife off in terms of a sense of imbalance. A general kind of, you know, some people do not play them well. Now, if you're not playing with your kid on this because you have that,
hold down, click.
Luke.
Sorry.
If you're not playing with your kid because you have a bit of an issue with your body saying, hey, I have no sense of, you know, up or down when I play on these things, we can understand that. But you can still gather money and set some of your younger kids up with neat stuff to play with. But I wouldn't suggest doing it all the time. Obviously, kids gotta learn to do their own stuff too, you know?
That totally would have just...
That was like flying into the danger zone. Like this. Okay.
Oh, weird. This one doesn't break. I know the other one, if you run your jet into the wall, it breaks.
So anyway, that's one game. I don't want to like spend too much time. That gives you a very big base start of what is going on right now. Let's get to the next game though, because there were several others. That one was pretty cool. I really liked that one in terms of a general loadout and feeling. I'd say this is kind of my next favorite on the list. And again, all the same, if you look up Thunder 1222, you can find these pretty readily. This is how this one starts off. See, you're on the little base.
You have a lot more stuff in this one.
Actually, that one had a lot of stuff. That was a lot more rich and fulfilled than I thought it was going to be.
No, I mean, like, this one, you start out with a very big amount of stuff.
So, I'm at about 100,000 here. And again... No, I don't want to purchase that. Shut up. Shut up, you piece of crap! Anyway. Again, it's put out your droppers. This one has the advanced casing, but it's still in droppers. Put out your... excuse me.
It's got coronavirus.
That would have demonetized us too. God dang it, I can't think of what they're called now. Upgraders. There's upgraders there, and of course there's catchers at the end. We're going to go over here. Oh. Buy weapons room ramp. I didn't buy one of those before.
Look at some pew pew launchers. Yeah. YouTube friendly time.
Sorry, I prefer to talk like a grown-up.
Yeah.
Weapons room owner door. Oh yeah, let's keep the trash out. Those are your kids, by the way, that I'm referring to.
Ouch.
Damn kids, always trying to get in my stuff. Keep them trash kids out of my place. The Firebrand. Okay.
I was just thinking like oatmeal. Or like, not oatmeal, cereal. It's Firebrand. Crunch, crunch,
When I hit your child, he'll light on fire.
What? What have you...
I don't light children on fire often.
Often?
Okay. So in this one, obviously it sets up things. You're on a big airship. You never fly this one. You do have an opportunity to get this one. Hangar roof. I don't believe that's actually going to add into it, is it? I need to get the other hangar, right? Chains. Hangar teleporters, I think. Whee! And this gets me to the next hangar. And this shows you where the other planes are. The Golden Attack Jet for $1 million. Right now I've only got 92,000, so I believe I'm going to buy a blimp. And this one's pretty fun because you get to cruise around and become a kind of a pain in the butt to other people.
I mean, you could get someone to drive in your blimp and actually shoot out of it. Oh yeah, I have to regen it for some reason. Done.
Okay. I don't know, this is the one that was giving me problems, but I haven't tried it without the recorder on it, so hopefully, because it was playing nicely when I had the recorder off, you know.
Press Y maybe? I wonder if it's just they have the wrong button down.
I would think the same, except for one problem. 65,000 versus 125,000. Well,
Fighter plane's cooler looking anyway.
I say I only have this one, so we will. Got a big sharky mouth. I like that.
Got 3.
Oh, that might help. Woo. Now me, I'm a first-person fighter. Obviously, one doesn't have to stick that way.
F shoots. And C.
Yeah, C's for the cannons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn this off. No. Yeah, these are a little harder to work sometimes. Like, dang, dude. Am I even shooting at something that's not mine?
Well, no, I think that is yours. Well, you kinda and just bounced off that.
But in terms of graphics, this one is cool. Probably the biggest problem is there's not been a lot of people interacting on this one.
Yeah.
Like, so far that seems to be kind of a thing. Like other games, I will get people to interact with me, I'm sure. But in this particular one, not so much. On to the next one. Turn you off. Take that back. I believe I'm going to show you this one, the Fortress. Similar concept to the previous one. I think it's slightly better. Again, it starts off with literally just nothing. So empty. However, a little bit of work. Actually, a lot of times, things I did while doing this, I took some garbage out. I cleaned some dinner dishes up. you know, it took a little break here and there because it'll go for about 20 minutes, and in this case it'll have the droppers go, run it through some upgraders, came back, did it some more down here. Alright, well, thank you for joining us. And over here is some of the goodies. Huh?
My attention span is not long enough.
That happens. So here is the Invinza armor. Whee! Now I'm really moving along. And I will show you some of the stuff that's over here. Again, more teleporters, more things. And the thing is if your child is looking at doing this, you may want to point out, listen, this is why these people's formula is successful. It works because they use a formula. I know it's weird, but it's very true. Ooh. You know what? We'll buy it. Big black jet apparently is the big boy of the block. Now, one of the things I've also found amusing, this one I like better because it actually gives you something to begin with. It gives you guns to begin with. It gives you an area that you're protected, which I will show you in the next game. But that's actually turns out to be a big issue in some of these. Unfortunately, in a lot of these, there is a definitive oh, this is the one that crashes and falls apart. There is a definitive issue with being able to see your stuff over the instructions for flight, which I don't like that much. This one also has multiple islands. Let me get up to that. See, over here is my first aircraft hangar. This island over here has a ton of weaponry to play with. And again, if you're working for something with your kids, this is one you can just sit aside, walk away from, read a book, or do whatever while playing. It kind of keeps me to where I'm not doing the same thing over and over and over again. This is fancy gun number 3. Kind of fun. And this is the area here where I've got literally no way out. I have no idea what's supposed to go in here. It's like, dude, brah. Oh, I thought I was going to make that. Man. Okay. So that's been some of my past stuff. Now I'm going to show you my more recent obsession, because in terms of one of these games, it's pretty damn thick. And I'm trying not to say something hideous about it. This one, Military Madness, is the last one I'm going to show you. All of these were under Thunder 1222 Productions. If you look at the new content, there's like a clown thing. That's the upgraders. This one I've been playing off and on for about the past 5 days. And with that, you can skip the titles too, like that. It has a build mode area and a battle mode area. Hopefully there will be someone else good on tonight. I have not invested in any of the build. My main thing was to get all the toys for my son to play with. Because, how do I put it? There's other games he's invested in, things that he's doing more. Like in Minecraft, he's doing things that are actually like reprogramming the game. And in this, maybe he will take up programming the game, but I mean, at least it's kind of a useful skill to, you know how to work with the tools that you work with the most. Now, I've got it now to where it's, I believe, about 22 billion per block coming in, which is why I'm in the trillions now. And let's just make sure all of these things over here are upgraders. Now this is one of the very few that does not have a preset track pattern. This whole track pattern is of my device. And probably the biggest mistake I see on this one, because this is the only one I've seen so far where you actually set out your track pattern. I'll see kids make one assembly line over here, and then one over here. Yeah, 22.64, yeah, okay. They will have multiple things, but the truth is, to utilize this in the most efficient way, you want all of your blocks going in. This is where the creators end, right here, and this is where the upgraders begin. Everything after this is upgrader, and should be upgrader, because if I'm buying 2 sets of upgraders, that's kind of a waste. I mean, think about it. Let me give you an idea how much of a waste. This is 75 billion for the droppers that are over on the side. This is a 2.75 trillion dropper, 9 trillion dropper. But even when you're at the very beginning levels and you're not getting a lot of money in, you don't really want to overspend on that sort of thing. 75 trillion new item. Now if you notice right here, there's a thing flashing rebirth, which is, well, odd to say the least. That is a function in Roblox games which basically you pretty much lose everything except for very few things. I'm trying to remember what exactly. Certain items that are game permanents. And then when you come back, your score is doubled. And then the next time you come back, your score is doubled. This here with the red glowy bricks are owner only. That means only I can go through. And this is my little hidey house in case someone's coming by to annoy the crap out of me with their bazookas. I don't lose money when they kill me. Oh, here's the glider, by the way. Whee! And they don't lose money, which is more important to me because, in all honesty, these are kids playing. You know who you're playing with or against or whatever. And it's kind of like, some of them get really upset. What the heck, dude? Go, whatever. And the reality is, you don't want to piss them off too bad. And it's like, I don't necessarily need to play with them in terms of this, but that's kind of what the combat looks like. It's pretty inoffensive combat. If you're getting really pissy about it, or if they're getting really upset, there are ways of reporting so they try and be nice to each other, etc. This is a very, very early on production. One thing I like to do for my entertainment value, like I'll see someone who's got this going on and they're around the board picking on everyone, so I'll take a tank over to a guy like this, because you can help out the other people on the board sometimes, depending on the game, depending on your resources, and since this is kids, Let's see. Darn cool setup. Oh, the black blocks, the little thingies on them are like spiky thingies, so they cause pain. Don't fly into those. Let me see what else we got here. T. These are the collectors. These are what the things drop in. Conveyor belts, kind of handy. Teleporter conveyor belts. Here's the weapons. This is the reason why I kind of got into this, because I know Luke is capable of doing this, but he's doing more interesting things on other games, so I figured I'd just do this one. 75 trillion for that helicopter. So actually, you know what I need to do? Let us spawn that helicopter. Now some kids, hey, there's my building. actually come onto your property and steal it. That's one of the things I really don't like about this. Like, seriously? Oh, yeah, there's also another thing about this particular game. As much as I loved it, I had a bunch of small things, and all these pieces are considered animations for those of you adults who don't understand that. These animations can choke your computer. As a matter of fact, I had so many on, it was pretty well choking everybody's computer. They're just like, you know, why is my computer lagging? And I'm just sitting there going, that's me. I know it's me. But yeah, those big areas there where there's a bunch of conveyor belts that are not in use currently, that was kind of my fault. Oh, God dang it. Hey, little boy on top of the hill. Hey, you're hurting my helicopter, you punk. Whee! You know, it's really fun once in a while. Sorry for being quiet about this. You know, you kind of get into what you're doing in your game. Clunk. You know, you're getting in your game, everything's going along nice. And you kind of get, you know, lost a track of time. So I'm going to be calling it quits here. If you have any other questions about this particular game, the Tycoon type or anything like that, I think they're so strategically easy that I'm not going to even bother making a strategic video. I may show you other good Tycoon games. For instance, I know there's a Marvel character game that's Tycoon, and these kids, when they make the games, there's no copyright issues because every company realizes that kids making these things are good publicity, as long as they do them nicely. And they don't want to look like big jerks. Even though they want to be big jerks, they know better than that. So, there we go. So the question is, shall I do the Rebirth live on video? Hey, Luke. Luke? Yeah? Should I do the Rebirth now? Yeah. So, I think I'm going to do it.
Did you collect all the things and convert them to tanks?
Here's an interesting thing about those tanks, Boo.
Well, I mean,
building?
Whatever's the most expensive now.
Oh, hold on. G. Sell. Okay. Building items give nothing.
Oof. They thought about that. I mean,
Meaning,
you might as well buy some golden tanks just for the laws of having golden tanks.
Yeah, I was going to say, but meaning, yeah, I can't avoid the losing everything. They figured out exactly what kind of people they're dealing with.
I have a feeling that that wasn't the case some time ago.
I'm going to add, actually, let's go for 8 more so I can have 9 of them.
Yeah. Just for reasons.
Okay, so I now have 9 of them. What are you? Rocket turrets?
You'll probably want some good defense since you can't defend yourself, so.
And I don't have you yet, but that's not a big deal to me. I'll plant some trees.
I like trees.
I like cereal.
Hey kids, wouldn't you like to learn about trees?
Goofy Snowman melted and haunted this locker. I don't need that. That's like a switch. There's different switches and bouncers and stuff in here.
Haha.
I hope not. Everyone's going to try and, buy it off me. I need to play some Animal Crossing. Ah! Oh my god, dude, come on.
Just download a Minecraft.
Hey, boo. It just occurred to me.
Mod pack. Just saying.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. Stop that.
Well, I guess Rebirth then. After you've gotten your...
I can't think of anything else. Oh, the little red glass pieces, because I'll need those.
Yeah. Those are nice.
By the way, we refer to these as hobo huts, or bum boxes. Either way. Time to rebirth. You'll lose everything in your inventory except building materials, game passes, and rebirth items.
Wait, we should wait until... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Left your box.
So empty.
It's like Thanos snapped your whole...
Okay. Do I have money anymore?
Nope.
Right down to 0. G. Okay.
What did you get?
Super hot fire. The key to riches. Each drop is worth 100,000.
So I was thinking, can you go to Rebirth? Because I'm curious. Do you get... Is it the same rank to Rebirth? That's what I want to know. Because with these good early things, I think it would be pretty quick to get 100k. Oof. So it does double.
That shouldn't be a problem at all. I should be able to easily get past 100k.
I would wake up that.
I could have just left them there, couldn't I? I didn't even realize that. That's kind of nice, though. Okay, what have I got to play with?
About nothing. Probably some conveyor, I'd imagine.
I hope I've got some conveyors. Yay!
Probably a furnace.
Okay. Oh, actually, let's make that a little longer. Okay. Anything on the upgraders? Hey, I've got an upgrader.
I mean, that's going to be about nothing because you have such a big money producer.
Hey, I'll take what I can get because I'm probably going to need them. Collectors. Yay.
I mean, the diagram doesn't seem very good, but you do get double money.
And this is what it looks like when you start. Except for I'm getting some
Rank
mad
rewards.
Cash.
I think you're...
Flame and Forge, Oil Spillers.
It's already ranked 1000.
I'm all ready to rebirth.
Do it.
Oh my god, this is so easy.
Rebirth.
Oh, that's cool looking. Should I get that?
Yeah, do it. Well, you don't get what you choose.
Oh. Okay. So this is kind of a neat way of doing it.
Upgrade.
Conveyors. Bing.
I mean, I'd imagine it's an upgrader or a dropper. It'd be hilarious if it was like a super conveyor. It'd be so lame. So, you probably should check that it's not an upgrader. Or get placed.
Oh, I'm sure it is. G.
Or a dropper.
Jesus.
What does that do?
I'm assuming a lot from the looks of it.
Well, it looks like the ore doubler, kind of.
Yeah, it is, I bet. Let me move that.
That's like the best one.
Oh god, why are you doing this to me? I'm getting all sick! Triple!
I wonder if you can use the double one with that.
Probably, eventually.
Like if you could use both of them at the same time. And get like times 5.
Oh, wow.
Or,
Okay, well this is a good start.
I mean, that's probably like one of the best ones to get.
Connectors? Bing.
So we'll just get 300,000. You just went to rank 1,000 in one brick.
Good God.
So wait, what's the rebirth now? What's the rank? 150?
1.5k you can rebirth. Well, that should be pretty easy at the rate I'm going.
There should
Yeah,
be,
see,
right?
look. Like,
We'll just AFK for like 2 minutes and have it.
yeah, and this is going to be like way easier. This rebirth thing
Wait,
is
you
like.
should get the
Let's see what else I got here.
rank rewards, because you probably got like 500 of them.
Legendary. Futuristic upgrader.
You can use your money, so I would do that. Like, buy some stuff.
Oh my God.
So you have a decent amount of
I got so much stuff here, I don't even know where to begin, Luke. I think this is kind of the end of the video, because from here, I mean, wow, look at all these wonderful toys. I mean, this thing right here, this is ginormous, which, by the way, can work just like this. Yeah, I know it takes up pretty much... Oh, man, is it too big for putting there?
I think it should be.
It is. Well, it's too big because I don't have enough...
Well, I've seen what I need to see.
Wow. All right, well, I believe I'm going to make this happen on my own. Thank you for watching. I'm going to have myself a great time. I hope you do too. Goats out, my friends.